Milk and cereal bars, everything but the bowl.
I already had one. When?
You are looking at Steve and Bluey, stars of film, radio, and print. They're the brainchild of Stephen Fischer, no relation, a local artist, and he joins us now to talk about his own creations. First of all, congratulations.
Oh no! First of all, thank you for having me here.
Oh
this
no,
is great.
It really is great to have you here. Now this is called The Wonderful Happy Cartoony World of Steve
And Bluey.
And Bluey. Okay, now where did these characters come from, first and foremost?
They found me, you know, just from childhood. My sister Michelle and I were always writing and producing our own books and making our own audio productions. And out of that, you know, we had a stockpile of characters that developed on their own, Steve and Bluey certainly being two of those that developed enormously on their own, and just characters that we kept going back to on our own little pretend productions.
What kind of comedy would you call this? How would you describe it?
Situational, totally. You know, just finding absurdity in an everyday situation. Bluey is the kind of character that would go into a supermarket and very sincerely and innocently get a can of corn from the stack, from the pile, but because he's so short, he would just take what's naturally in front of him, which is the one that holds up the whole stack, you know. You know, it's very absurd the way the Muppets humor is absurd.
And you, before we came on the air, you mentioned this is kind of like Laurel and Hardy.
Oh, very much, yeah. Abbott and Costello and Laurel and Hardy and Martin and Lewis, those are all the ones for me. You know, those are the big influences. And, you know, I really picture the comedy team as a modern-day adaptation from that. And just in the humor, being very wholesome and family-oriented.
Mm-hmm. You know, and certainly in this day and age, a very, very important thing. But
this rare thing, too.
Exactly. Now, this is adult humor, but it's not, as you suggest, it's not in any way perverse. It is family-oriented humor. But is this for kids as well?
It's for kids in the sense that there's a positive role model issue going on. You know, Steve and Bluey are basically decent characters, and they're presented in situations in the book, certainly, where their character is tested, you know, and how they react to that is very much a good example for kids. It's appropriate for adults because the underlining issue in this book is about being an independent artist and what it means to be an independent artist in this world. You are a salesman sometimes more than you are a craftsman, and you're out there and you're hustling and you're pounding the pavement and you're knocking on doors. And these characters in the book are saying, yeah, this is what we do. You know, this is how a cartoon gets a job in a comic strip. We walk, we knock on doors and pitch.
Has it been picked up yet?
It is, you know, it's locally. It's, you know, I'm not about going to the big corporate suits in New York or LA or something. That's not what it's about for me. You know, early on, that's how I thought it was done, and that's the approach I took. Mm-hmm. But just in recent times, it's been all about a more artistic approach, you know, and I'm not really interested in doing something that has necessarily a commercial interest.
But you don't want to starve all your life.
I'll go outside to the salmon.
Yeah, go outside to that's where we were talking. Salmon, whatever. Well, Steve Fischer, thank you very much for stopping by. And certainly, you can order the book from the address on the screen. You can order it from Blue Dog Productions, P.O. Box 3866, Crofton, Maryland 21114.
Can I mention one place to go?
Please.
This is, all serious aside, the best webmaster in Baltimore City is a guy named Tom Henry, and he has created and designed StephenBluey.com.
There you go.
And you can go to the website and get it there.
We have a lot of cyber-savvy viewers out there. Stephen, thank you very much, and congratulations again.
Thank you. Thanks, Harold.
We are going to do some more cooking with Parlos, and also later this hour, the good folks from